Principal Ma'am, Supervisor Ma'am, dear teachers and one and all present here. The more we give importance to skill, the more competitive will be our youth.
So true. This quote truly envisions our Skill India mission by our Honourable Prime Minister and the National Education Policy 2020.
Hey, are all people born successful, highly educated or very rich?
No, not at all.
Yes, that is because skill does not rely on this criteria. It is about the skills that they possess to transform their business, skills to lead the nation, skills to benefit the community, skills to empower the learners, and skills to lead sustainable practices.
Well said. Skills to Success Assembly will surely enlighten our minds and pave a way to welcome skill-based education with open arms.
Let's welcome today all of you to a completely unique experience of witnessing an amazing collaboration and teamwork between classes 9G and H students with a theme of skill-based education, and it highlights the importance of building an overall personality of an individual.
Bringing positivity and motivation, Sakshi Khyani and Anya Nagpal will be performing the live art today in this assembly.
What are they going to create?
Wait, hold on. Need to wait till the end of the assembly to see the final outcome. Till then, let's begin in alignment of the theme for the day with today's National Achievement News by Partha Murthy, followed by International Achievement News by Krishna Brahmbhat.
16-year-old Bangalorean Samay Godika wins college scholarship for his video on circadian rhythm. A video explaining circadian rhythm, a biological process that displays an endogenous and trainable oscillations of about 24 hours, has gone viral on YouTube. Samay Godika, age of 16, won the Breakthrough Junior Challenge, in which students must create to explain the concept of physics, life science and mathematics. Samay's video explaining circadian rhythm earned him a college scholarship of $250,000. The school will also be providing with a science lab valued at $100,000. The 16-year-old won the award competing with 13 other finalists among approximately 8,000 entries. Samay's winning video explains circadian rhythm and how it affects the effectiveness of medical treatments. Thank you. Over to Krishi.
International news. A Rubik enthusiast showed his collection in GW Records. The name of young man is Florian Castelmier from Germany, who began the cube collection 16 years ago at an age of 24 years. He solved Rubik cube for the first time, but now it's grown to be world record collection. From smallest to biggest, as he has collection of 2000 cubes and 1519 unique cubes. His oldest cube is of 1977, made in Hungary. He does not have only one favorite cube, but two full shelves. His name is in Guinness Book of World Record and is truly an example of passion leads to path of success. Thank you.
Never thought that skills and passion can bring such global level achievements too.
Rubik Cube, a gaming element as per you, right? But Rubik Cube for class 9 students is a medium to convey message via graphics, incorporating problem-solving skills, teamwork and collaboration, self-regulation and overall creative thinking skill.
When we pursue our interests, it leads to the feeling, the urge to do something different, creative and out of the box. So let's see the mesmerizing performance of pixel art using Rubik's Cube.
our Udgam school logo, and that too in just about 3 to 4 minutes.
Teamwork and collaboration, along with skills, brings out a beautiful outcome, and creativity is also nurtured. Truly proved by Pixel Art team that productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused efforts.
What's next, Vika?
Next, we have a happy time with a social message conveyed by an amazing young puppetry artists. Our success.
If gadgets can speak, let's witness this truth. The beautiful puppetry art today. Scene 1. Boy enters the stage with phone in hand. Mother follows the kid, nagging him for constantly being on phone. Boy doesn't respond. Mother goes back. Son moves out with phone in hand. Smartphone entry. Desktop entry. Smartphone is irritated with Instagram sound. Scene 2. How are you, buddy?
I was happy few years back, but now somehow I'm not feeling good.
Oh, why is it so?
Few years back, I loved the attention that I have received, but slowly and gradually I have realized that I'm impacting people's life in a negative way.
What are you talking about? Can you explain me in detail?
Yes, sure. Young kids make me a priority over every relationship. Nothing is more important to them over me.
Scene 3. Boy comes in between and starts checking likes views on YouTube. Listen, let's have some family time.
Let me check my likes and views on my lastly posted video on YouTube.
Mother goes away. Conversation continues. That's good in a way. Then why do you feel bad about it?
Because I feel that I am the reason behind the teenagers distancing from their parents and surroundings. I feel sad all the time due to the same.
Seems that depression is hitting you in this case.
What's depression?
It's a kind of negative feeling. If not handled well, can create bigger issues.
Oh, I get it. One more thing that bothers me is that children lose focus from their studies and life goals. It makes me feel as if I am the one killing their career and future.
Looks like guilt is taking up space in your head.
Yes, true. It is taking up a lot of space in my head. Due to these problems, parents are constantly blaming me, and that makes me feel worthless. I think I know what this is called. It's called negative self-talk. Am I correct?
Yes, you are absolutely right.
Apart from all that, I am loaded with. I am constantly working 24/7. I wish I too had a lunch break or time to sleep.
What are these irritating sounds?
These are the notifications from different social media platforms which I have to deal with the entire day.
Do you know, these are symptoms of high running stress. Dear friend, your mental health is not in a good state right now.
Does it matter to not have good mental health? Because I have great physical health.
Yes, mental health is as important as physical health because both go hand in hand. If one area is hampered, then the other area too over a period of time gets hampered.
Oh my god, I am having a severe headache.
So tell me, can a child deal with the same and ensure mental well-being too?
I will give you a few basic tips that a child can try doing. But if that doesn't work, then outside help can be taken. The tips are as follows. Have a sound sleep at night, meditate daily, sit in sunlight for some time, and exercise regularly.
Okay, and if those tips don't help, then where to seek outside help?
Have you heard of the counseling team at Udgam school? A really good team of counselors are there and they are happy to help us anytime.
Do you really think that it's a good idea to go to a counselor? I mean, what would my friends say if I go for counseling?
It's absolutely a good idea to go to a counselor. As we go to a physician when we do not feel well physically, same goes with our emotional health. So don't think much and visit your counselor on the right time.
impact to someone's physical and mental health. Puppetry artist team with their art and oratory skills effectively presented their ideas.
Various talents have been meticulously weaved together, presenting a very beautiful performance out of teamwork in integration with live yoga, music, dance, gymnastics, karate and live art. So hold your breath for the next 2 minutes, relax and make sure you don't miss out a single second of this performance.
Learning is mentioned in NEP 2020 emphasizes on creativity among children. It places ownership of learning in their hands and helps them restrict the big gap of understanding. The assessment demonstrates their competency rather than just grades. Now moving on, let us relax. as the birth month of many inspirational leaders of India. Starting from the birth of Mahatma Gandhi on 2nd October to 31st October with the birth of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. In middle, there is 15th October, and that marks the birthday of APJ Abdul Kalam. He was one of the greatest men of our century.
And a speech in the honor of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
A tribute to him. The greatest man of our century, the missile man of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Welcome the students of 9th H who are presenting a skit and a speech in the honor of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
Sorry, I didn't see you. I was totally lost in this one.
Never mind. By the way, which book are you reading?
This is one of the most popular and an inspirational book by the Missile Man of India.
Happy Students' Day to both of you.
We had heard about Children's Day, but what is the Students' Day?
Oh, come on. How can you not know? International Students' Day is celebrated to commemorate the birthday of one of the greatest scientists of all times, great motivator, people's president and missile man of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
Greetings everyone. Today we are here to pay our respect to the greatest human of all time, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. Dr. Kalam was born on 15th October 1931 into a very poor family in Rameswaram. But he never let his poverty be an obstacle.
He completed a degree in physics in 1954 and studied in Madras Institute of Technology and graduated in aeronautical engineering in 1955. Since his childhood, Dr. APJ wanted to become a pilot but couldn't make his dream come true. He once said, "If you fail, never give up, because failure means the first attempt in learning."
He served the Defense Department of India. Later, he served with DRDO and INSTRO, the country's largest organization. He and his team successfully carried out nuclear tests in 1998.
He also worked successfully in developing India's Agni missile. So, he was called the Missile Man of India. After achieving India's highest honor, Bharat Ratna, he was awarded the Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, etc.
In his prestigious career as a scientist, he also worked as a project director at ISRO of one of of India's first ever satellite launch vehicle, SLV-3. Moreover, Dr. Kalam was a key figure in the Pokhran 2 nuclear test.
Overall, India's defense system got a huge boost under his leadership. Dr. Kalam believed that Dr. Kalam believed that science should
Science should make a difference in every common man's life. Do you know what kind of people scientists are?
Yes, I read that scientists are generally eccentric, socially recluse and introvert. But Dr. Kalam was not just a scientist, he was a great motivator and above all a very fine human being. He believed that science should positively touch and improve people's life. So he reached the students of all age groups in schools, research institutes, universities, colleges and at all places to motivate and inspire them for innovation. According to Dr. Kalam, a dream is not which you see while sleeping. It is something that does not let you sleep. As a role in his motivator, he has authored 27 books from which are Ignited Minds, Wings and Fires and many more. In 2002, he donned the responsibility of President of India. Indians love Dr. Kalam was a massive understatement. In his role as a president, he promoted the innovations of different fields like agriculture, technology, space and many more. The idea of girl-child development, education and women empowerment was very close to his heart and he worked towards it and promoted all of this.
The famous speech of Dr. Kalam, My Vision for India, was delivered at IIT Hyderabad in 2011. He spent his entire life in service, science, nation and the youth. His life is best described by his quote, "Success is when your signature changes into autograph." Leaders come and go, but it is very rare to come across someone as great as Kalam. His name will certainly go down in the pages of history as one of the greatest scientists of all time. He, as the visionary who saw India as self-sufficient in all ways, including energy, he envisioned and promoted clean and green energy-powered India. As a tribute to Mr. Kalam's vision, Namrata, Vaishvi, Anushka and Nandini Ishani from 9th Edge will present a skit on renewable source of energy. Thank you.
Haven't I seen the bill? Such high energy cost. तुम्हारा बिजली का बिल भरने के लिए मैं मेरी
wage low.
Seriously? But mom, how do we survive without AC in this hot weather? And do you think we will be surviving in this condition? I am fed up now. The prices for electricity are rising day by day. We have to think of a solution.
I agree. The cost of petrol and electricity are now going extreme. It's high time that we think about an eco-friendly solution.
Wait, I have an idea. Why don't we use electric cars and solar energy? That will save us so much of energy and money.
But how can we use solar energy in our homes for electricity?
Solar energy can be harvested by installing solar panels on rooftops. A country like ours has abundant sunlight. This way we can actually move towards sustainability.
That's interesting. But how is the electricity generation done?
Solar panels convert solar energy into electricity, and this electricity gets fed in the city grid. The individual customer deposits this energy with the electric company and gets an equal amount of electricity free of cost for household use.
Furthermore, if the individual rooftop generates more electricity than consumption, he or she also gets money equivalent to the extra unit of energy generated.
ये सही है. अपनी बिजली खुद बनाओ, मुफ्त में यूज करो, and जो जरूरत से ज्यादा हो उससे बेच दो.
And so by doing this, you're not only benefiting your pocket, but you're also contributing your bit to the society and the environment.
I understood that it is saving money, but how is it beneficial for our society and environment?
Okay, let me explain this. Have you guys heard about carbon footprint? It is based on the total emission volume of greenhouse gases. Basically, more the emission of greenhouse gases, larger is the carbon footprint.
Solar panels emit around only 50 grams of carbon per year during its first 2 years of operation, and by the third year of having solar panels, most solar panels turn carbon neutral.
That is still roughly 20 times less than the carbon output of fossil fuels.
Wait, so what happens if we don't reduce our carbon footprint?
Forests will be destroyed, which would lead to mass species extinction. Superstorms, droughts and heat waves will become more extreme and more common. Agricultural production will plummet, which will lead to global food shortages and famine. A recent example is the change in the weather pattern of India. Heavy rains in October and unusually high day temperatures.
Also, due to rising temperature and global warming, the glaciers are melting, which in future can lead to flooding in major cities.
And so if you realize, by using solar energy, we are not only saving electricity but also petrol. Charging electric cars with solar energy will support our sustainability and encourage the use of renewable energy.
And so, by using electric cars, we can save 80% of our money as compared to petrol diesel running cars. Plus, pure electric cars produce no carbon dioxide emissions while driving. तो फिर से double फायदा. Wow, that's a lot of saving. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. No need to hassle about the bells anymore. I feel like I can finally breathe now. Better now that I won't have to sell my kidney.
Thank you.
Now, second position goes to 9th G. And first position goes to 9th B. Congratulations to all the participants.
Good morning, children. In every recess, students come up and submit their checks in the computer lab. The most consistent winners of the day are announced as essay question of the day monthly winners. We are just going to announce the monthly winners and they will be having a certificate of merit. The winners for the August monthly challenge are Neil Jain from 9th F, Ananya Shah from 9th H, and Adit Mashruwala from 9th D. And the September monthly challenge winners are Neil Jain again from 9th F, Shimona Bakshi from 9th G, and Lakshya Agrawal from 9th C. Looking forward to seeing all of you coming and submitting your essay question of the day. From tomorrow onwards, we are starting for the month of November and December. So from after Diwali vacation, we'll start with November and December. So I want all of you to come up and participate in the essay question of the day. Now we are coming up. You can continue with the script, please.
We're looking forward to see you you all participate in the acid question of the day. It is a very selfless initiative. It is a very selfless initiative of our teachers, and it is giving recognition to students. Now moving on, should we close the assembly?
No, don't you want to see the result of the live art?
Yes, of course I do.
Then let's call on Sakshi, Khani and Anya Naspar.